our second scrimmage, I thought the guys really competed today. I got to watch the film to see a lot of things, but I saw a ton of effort by our guys. I saw guys flying around on both sides of the ball. Actually, we had licks passed during the scrimmage, which I thought was great. We had some third down stops by the defense, which I thought was awesome. We had some third down conversions by the offense. We ended up, I think, 98 plays. That's a rough estimate of what I think we had. But I thought it was good and bad for both sides. The thing that I loved was the competition, the effort. The guys were into it. So there were a lot of good things. Showing up on offense, I thought Colin Hill had a really good day today, executing. Him and Patrick both went with the ones, but I thought his execution was a little bit better. We did have a fumble exchange between him and Marvin in the overtime period that allowed the defense to win, and that's probably he said that ruined his day. But other than that, I thought he did a really nice job. He scored in 1 minute to win the game, needed a touchdown to win, and so did the twos. They actually got a touchdown and won as well. But saw some good things from him. I thought the running backs ran hard. Jalen Thomas, the walk-on kid, again, showed up big today. I thought he ran the ball extremely hard. Marcus McElroy ran hard, had a third down conversion catch out of the backfield, ended up going for a touchdown, about a 40-yard completion. Ran through some tacklers, which was awesome. And then, I thought Scott Brooks at center. We put him at center some and Barry at guard. We were able to execute a little bit better. Receivers did a nice job of making plays. We probably still had too many drops. Coach Cox told me we had, I think, 7 drops. And some of them were tough catches, but we got to do a better job of catching the ball. Defensively, I thought early on started the scrimmage extremely well. Had a couple stops in a row with the ones and the twos. We were excited and played ball, and then the scrimmage kind of turned, but I thought they came back and continued to fight and continued to bow their neck. Play that sticks out to me is there was a touchdown to Brendan Fulton, a long throw. Braylon Scott's the middle field safety, just misjudged the ball. He tips it, Fulton catches it. It reminded me of the prayer from Jordan Hare. It was a 3rd and 10. He tips it up, and Fulton just happens to catch it and scores. Come back, and we're doing another third down drill. Braylon Scott picks one off and runs it back for a touchdown, which was awesome to see. Quinn Brennan had a pick 6 for a touchdown. And then the guy that keeps showing up is Adonis Rufran, had another pick, which was awesome. And I think all those picks came, with the twos. I think Justice might have thrown one and Patrick one, or one of them threw 2. I can't actually remember who threw it. We were so many plays, but I thought the defense continued to step up and make plays. But I saw passion out there. I saw guys flying around. I'm interested to watch this scrimmage and see some good things. There'll be some things we got to correct, but I was pleased with today.
Some of the in scrimmages with some of the young guys you have, are you seeing, mistakes are being made, but they're coming back, they're forgetting, they're learning your lessons of forget that play, go on?
Well, that's what I said to talk about after scrimmage. I said we're thin with some injuries up front, and guys are playing the 1s, 2s, and 3s. There's some mistakes. I said, but guess what? It's going to happen in a game. We got to learn to strain. Things aren't going to go right all the time, but we're not going to be a team that's going to tap out. We're going to continue to fight and not look at the scoreboard. And I said that after the scrimmage because we need to become a tougher football team and learn to fight through it. And that's, everybody does, But I think I'm seeing that from our guys. And I told them we're going to push them harder next week. And I expect them to respond. But I'm seeing, and coaches and players have to do that. Things aren't going to go well. We can't get down. We got to keep fighting. And I'm seeing that from our guys.
It's mid-spring week. Jalen Thomas's name keeps popping up. Is he putting himself in a position that come fall he'll be competing for real playing time?
In my opinion, if we were playing tomorrow, he would be one of the backs that the guy could possibly be number 1 right now, in my opinion. Really been pleased with him. Now, he does not know everything. He makes mistakes and goes the wrong way a couple times, but when you hand him the ball, I like how he's running the ball.
Was he a guy that when you knew he was coming, that's one of those a walk-on by guy that is kind of
Coach Applewhite did. I think he was a high school quarterback, if I'm not mistaken, in different positions. And then he went to the prep school at Air Force, and Coach Applewhite knew who he was. And I'll be honest, I knew his name, and I said, yeah, let's let him. But when I saw him, first time I saw him was with Xavier Goldsmith, and I'm like, who's this kid? He's a good-looking kid. He's around 205, 210 pounds, and really been pleased with his. He has good body lean. He breaks tackles. Because he gets north-south. I like him. Not very good right now. And it's not because he can't do it, it's because he doesn't understand. Going the wrong way, lining up on the wrong side. But that's, just running the rock, I've been pleased with him.
How much of your accountability system that you've set up now you think has some to do with what you're seeing on the field in terms of increased effort for getting that last play going on today?
Well, I think it's brought our players closer together, and I think there's always disappointment when things don't go well in a game or a scrimmage or a practice, and they get it. But I think I see more encouraging out there with the guys. I think it's just brought them closer as a football team. I was late getting in here because we had our accountability meeting. We have it after every Saturday, and we went over every score and talked about everybody. We say what it is, and called out some guys in a not in a negative way, but we need you. And I think it's bringing us closer. There's not anything that we're hiding out there, whether it's player or coach. And we're putting it on the table, and know we're a family, and we got to count on everybody.
Bolden's a guy who I know wasn't there at the scrimmage last week. Obviously, you mentioned him already. How'd you look injury?
He looked fine. He scrimmaged. I think he was down on himself. I think the first drive with the ones, I called a play that was for him on a third down, and it had been a tough catch, but it was a drop. But he came back and scored a touchdown, had a third down conversion, had a couple passes he caught over the middle. He's a tough guy that I've been really, really impressed with him this spring in the slot of what he can do, and I'm excited about Fulton. If we were, playing today, he'd be a starter.
Does it look like you guys came out healthy today?
Yeah, I talked to Tony walking off the field, and we feel good about everybody that practiced today. I think Bombeck went out for a little bit, but he came back at the end. A couple of little ankle sprains that got taped up, but they'll be sore because I thought they were getting after it a little harder than they did last week, which was good.
Is that a good sign? Just the kind of awkwardness of being inside and.
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. You make a play, you have to back it up offensively, but it is what it is. That's where we're practicing. I tend to find when you go full speed, you tackle, you have less injuries, and unless it's a freak injury like an ACL or some kind of broken bone, usually in a scrimmage, guys are going fast, and you don't have that many injuries. But we do a good job of protecting the sidelines, and our strength coaches do. But it is a little bit difficult in there, to feel team driving. The ones make a play or offense makes a play, and you got to back them up. But it is what it is. But health-wise, we came out good, and that usually happens when we go full speed.
Anybody else standing out to you right now or putting themselves in the mix, moving themselves up the depth chart?
I think Adonis Rufran. I think not possible. We're going to talk as a coach and staff, as a guy you can see running with the ones next week at corner, doing a nice job. There's good competition at the safety position. Logan Stewart actually ran with the ones this week as a guy that moved up already, just because of his ability to tackle. Have to see how the other guys played today. I thought Quinn had a good day from standing on the offensive side. He could have put himself positioned, to move back up with the ones. Scott Brooks is a guy that moved in there with the ones today offensively, and I thought we executed better when he moved up, so we might make a change there. The running back I mentioned, receivers, we kind of got what we got right now. D-line, they're kind of all ones right now. Linebacker, I think 12 and 44 are the guys that are running when we're in nickel. So, right now with the guy, Logan Stewart, Adonis on defense, Quinn having a possibility to move back up. To see how DJ played today at Mike. Offense, Scott Brooks, the tailback.
If you're in a 4-3, not in nickel, is it?
Troy Golden's running Sam right now and doing a good job ahead of Daquan. So the top two linebackers right now are Troy Golden, Max, and Cam Carter.